Their purpose in life is to maintain the common and preserve it. So we have a common now that you can walk over, whereas back all them years ago where nothing was done to it, it just had sort of about 2 main paths crossing the common. I'm Pat Stone, herd manager of Brill Village Community Herd. I'm here on Brill Common, as you can see, very undulating, which is why we graze it to maintain it and preserve it with Dexter cattle. A lot of communities either purchase their post office or their public house and join together in that way, whereas we've all joined together to manage and preserve our commons. We have in our numbers of members, 50 of them are actual volunteers. They're in 2 different groups. One are volunteer lookers, which is not too onerous and anybody can partake, in as long as you can count to 9, which the cows are here on the common. Check a little flashing light that tells you the fence is working and there's water in the trough. We have another group of volunteers that are volunteer movers. Bit more practical in as much that we then move the electric fencing to a number of different paddocks that we use on the common, and they obviously take the fencing down in one paddock and re-erect it in another paddock. Some paddocks are rested and the others are actually grazed until to a fair length, to be perfectly honest, because the whole idea is to improve the biodiversity on the common and obviously enhance it with, it's now classed as a unimproved grassland, which is quite rare in the country. It's also classed as a species-rich grassland, but all this has come about really since the cows have been conservation grazing. What they've done is sort of open up the grassland, so all of the seeds that would have been there from many years ago are able to actually come through the grass and flower again. So a lot of the flowers that are coming through are ones that have had seeds in the ground for many years. Dexters were recommended because of the lay of the land with all the steep banks and that. The Dexters are fairly, like you say, low to the ground, so they can cope with that, but they're less intimidating to the public. The common has a lot of people walking about, and if you had something like a Belgian blue, which is probably about 4 sizes bigger than a Dexter, they're a lot more intimidating than a Dexter. And at the time we started, the Dexters were on a breed at risk too. So yes, now not so much, but yes, so they very much suit our situation here, because obviously the people that handle them, the movers, etc., aren't necessarily farmers, but they're happier with small cows than large ones.